Stop. I need to ask you something. Has this ever happened to you? You're speaking English and suddenly blank. Your mind goes completely empty. You forget the word, you panic, you freeze.
You're standing there, silent, while the other person stares at you, waiting. It's embarrassing, it's frustrating, and it makes you not want to speak English ever again.
But here's what you need to know. This happens to everyone. Even native speakers freeze sometimes.
And today, we're going to show you exactly what to do when it happens. Real techniques, real phrases, real practice.
By the end of this video, you'll know how to keep talking even when your brain freezes.
And we have strategies for you throughout this video to help you never feel stuck again.
So stay with us. This could be the video that finally makes you a confident English speaker. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Learn Anna. Learn English today.
Hi, friends. If you're watching this, you probably freeze when speaking English. You're not alone.
Thousands of English learners deal with this every single day, but it doesn't have to be this way.
Today, we're giving you the tools to never freeze again, or at least to know exactly what to do when it happens.
If you want to speak English with confidence, hit that like button right now and subscribe to our channel.
And turn on notifications, because we post practical English videos like this every week.
Now, let's fix this freezing problem once and for all.
Anna, let's start with the truth. Why do people freeze when speaking English?
The number one reason? Fear. You're afraid of making mistakes, afraid of sounding stupid, afraid of being judged.
And when you're afraid, what happens to your brain?
It goes into panic mode. Your brain says danger and shuts down the part that produces language.
So freezing isn't a language problem, it's a fear problem.
Exactly. And here's what makes it worse: perfectionism.
What do you mean?
Many learners think, I need to speak perfect English or I shouldn't speak at all, so they overthink every single word.
And while they're overthinking,
They freeze. Their brain has too much to process: grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, what the other person will think.
it's like opening 50 apps on your phone at once. It crashes.
Perfect comparison. The third reason people freeze is translating in their head.
They're trying to think in their native language and translate to English in real time?
Yes, and that's too slow. By the time you translate a sentence, the conversation moved on.
So what's the solution?
We need to change how you think about speaking. First, mistakes are normal and okay.
Native speakers make mistakes all the time.
Yes, we say, me and John went to the store instead of John and I went. Nobody cares.
Communication is the goal, not perfection.
Exactly. Second solution, stop translating. We'll teach you how later.
And third, you need emergency phrases for when you freeze.
Yes, words and phrases that buy you time while your brain catches up.
Let's learn those right now.
Sam, these emergency phrases are like life jackets. When you're drowning in a conversation, they save you.
What's the first type of emergency phrase?
Thinking phrases. These tell the other person, I'm thinking, not ignoring you.
What are some examples?
Well, let me think. That's a good question. How can I say this?
Let's practice. I'll ask you a difficult question and you use a thinking phrase.
Okay.
What do you think about the current economic situation?
That's a good question. Let me think about that for a second.
See, you didn't freeze. You bought yourself time.
Exactly. And while I'm saying that, my brain is finding words.
What's another type of emergency phrase?
Clarification phrases. Use these when you don't understand something.
Like what?
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you repeat that? I'm not sure I understand. Can you explain?
So instead of freezing in silence, you ask them to repeat or explain.
Yes, and here's the secret. Native speakers do this all the time.
Really?
Absolutely. Wait, what did you say? Sorry, I wasn't listening. Can you say that again?
So it's normal.
Completely normal. Now the third type, filler words.
Wait, I thought filler words were bad.
That's a myth. In conversation, fillers are helpful. They keep you connected while you think.
What are common English fillers?
You know, I mean, like, actually, so.
Let's practice fillers. Say a sentence with fillers.
So, I was thinking, that we could, maybe go to the park?
That sounds natural.
Right. The fillers make it sound like casual, real conversation.
What if you forget a specific word?
Use description phrases. Describe what you mean instead of using the exact word.
Can you give an example?
Let's say I forget the word screwdriver. I can say, the tool you use to turn screws?
And the other person will understand.
Exactly. Or if I forget refrigerator, I say, the machine that keeps food cold.
That's so smart. You keep talking instead of freezing.
Yes. Let's practice this. I'll forget a word and you help me.
Okay.
I need to use the thing you use to, cut paper. It has two blades.
Scissors?
Yes, scissors. Thank you.
See how you described it instead of freezing?
Exactly. Now let's practice all these emergency phrases together.
I'll be a person asking you questions. Use your emergency phrases.
Ready.
So, what did you do last weekend?
Well, let me think. I actually went to, that big park downtown.
Oh, nice. What did you do there?
We, walked around and, had a picnic. It was really nice weather.
Perfect. You used thinking phrases, fillers, and kept talking.
And I never froze. That's the key.
Anna, let's talk about vocabulary. A lot of people freeze because they're trying to use fancy words.
Yes, they think, I need to use advanced vocabulary to sound fluent.
But that's wrong.
Completely wrong. Simple, clear words are better than complicated words you can't remember.
Can you give an example?
Let's say you want to describe something beautiful. Instead of searching for the word magnificent or stunning, just say very beautiful or really pretty.
The communication is still successful.
Exactly. Let me show you. I'll use complicated words, then simple words. Listen to the difference.
Okay.
Complicated. The edifice was absolutely magnificent and the ambiance was exquisite.
That sounds fancy, but hard to say.
Right. Now, simple. The building was really beautiful and the atmosphere was amazing.
Same meaning, much easier.
Yes, and you're less likely to freeze.
What about when you can't remember a specific word?
Use a simpler synonym. If you can't remember exhausted, say very tired. If you forget delicious, say very good.
Give me more examples.
Instead of purchase, say buy. Instead of commence, say start. Instead of terminate, say end.
The simple words work just fine.
They do. Now here's a technique. Learn word families.
What's a word family?
Multiple words for the same idea, so you always have options.
Can you show me?
Sure. For happy, you can also say glad, pleased, cheerful, joyful, content.
So if you forget one, you use another.
Exactly. For angry, you can say mad, upset, annoyed, frustrated, irritated.
That's really helpful.
Let's practice. I'll give you a situation and you describe it using simple words.
Okay.
You went to a restaurant and the food was incredibly delicious and the service was exceptional.
I went to a restaurant and the food was really good. The people who worked there were very nice and helpful.
Perfect. Simple and clear.
It feels less stressful.
Exactly. You don't need fancy words to communicate well.
What about gestures and body language?
Great question. Use everything you have.
What do you mean?
If you forget the word tall, stand on your tiptoes and raise your hand high.
Oh, physical demonstration.
Yes. If you forget round, make a circle with your hands. If you forget big, spread your arms wide.
Communication is more than just words.
Exactly. Facial expressions, hand gestures, body language, they all help.
Let's practice. Describe something to me without using the main word.
Okay. It's the thing that you wear on your head when it's cold. It keeps your head warm.
A hat.
Yes, thank you.
You described it and I understood.
That's the key. Keep communicating even if you don't have the perfect word. Sam, here's a secret weapon against freezing. Questions.
Questions? How do questions help?
When you don't know what to say, ask a question. It keeps the conversation going without requiring you to produce a long answer.
That's clever.
Yes, and it gives you time to think while the other person talks.
What kinds of questions should we ask?
Clarification questions. What do you mean? Can you explain that? I'm not sure I understand.
Those are perfect when you're confused.
Right. Follow-up questions. Really? How did that happen? What did you do then? Why do you think that?
Those show you're interested in listening.
Exactly. And they're easy to say. You're not creating complicated sentences.
What about when someone says something you don't understand?
Ask for clarification. Sorry, what does blank mean? Or, I've never heard of that. What is it?
Is it okay to admit you don't know something?
Absolutely. It's better than pretending you understand.
Can we practice? I'll say something and you ask questions.
Okay.
I went to this amazing place last weekend.
Oh, really? Where did you go?
A new restaurant downtown.
What kind of food do they have?
Italian. The pasta was incredible.
That sounds great. What did you order?
I had the carbonara.
Nice. Would you go back there?
See how you kept the conversation going just by asking questions?
And I didn't have to talk much about myself. I just asked about your experience.
That's a great strategy when you're nervous.
Yes, questions also help when you need time to think.
How?
You answer briefly, then ask a question back. This gives you time to prepare your next thought.
Show me.
What did you do this weekend?
Oh, I relaxed at home. How about you? Did you do anything fun?
See? Short answer, then question back.
That buys you time.
Exactly. And here's another trick. Repeat what they said, then ask a question.
Show me.
I just got back from vacation.
Vacation? Where did you go?
I went to Japan.
Japan? How long were you there?
Perfect. You're echoing their words and asking questions.
It shows I'm listening and interested.
Yes, and it's easy because you're using their vocabulary.
Let's practice this in a full conversation.
Okay, you start.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Pretty good. Just been busy with work. How about you?
Same. Work has been crazy. What kind of work do you do?
I'm a teacher. How about you?
Oh, teaching. What do you teach?
English. Do you work with languages too?
Not exactly, but I love learning languages. How long have you been teaching?
See, we kept the conversation flowing with questions.
And neither of us froze because we always had something to say.
Anna, you mentioned earlier that translating causes freezing. How do we stop translating?
This is crucial. You need to train your brain to think directly in English.
How do we do that?
First, associate English words with images, not with translations.
What do you mean?
When you see the word dog, don't think dog equals cachorro. Instead, picture a real dog in your mind.
So the English word connects directly to the concept.
Exactly. No translation step.
How do we practice this?
Look around you right now and name everything you see in English.
Like this. I see a table. On the table is a laptop. The walls are white. There's a chair.
Perfect. You're describing in English without translating.
This feels different.
It is. Your brain is working in English mode.
What else can we do?
Narrate your day in English. Talk to yourself.
Talk to myself.
Yes. When you wake up, think, I need to get up. I'm going to make coffee. Where are my shoes?
Just think in English all day?
As much as possible. It trains your brain.
What about when we don't know a word?
Describe it in English. Don't switch to your native language.
So if I don't know ceiling, I say,
The top of the room.
and I stay in English.
Exactly. Every time you stay in English instead of switching, you strengthen your English thinking.
Let's practice. I'll describe my morning routine in English right now.
Go.
I wake up at 7. I feel tired. I don't want to get up, but I need to go to work. I get out of bed. I go to the bathroom. I wash my face. I look in the mirror. I look tired.
Perfect. That was all in English.
It felt natural.
Because you were thinking in English, not translating.
What if we freeze mid-sentence while thinking in English?
Use your emergency phrases. What I mean is, or let me think, okay.
So we stay in English even when we're stuck.
Yes, never switch back to your native language.
Can we practice a harder topic?
Sure, describe your feelings about something.
I feel nervous when I speak English because I'm worried about, making mistakes. But I know that mistakes are normal, so I'm trying to not worry so much.
Excellent. You used fillers, you thought in English, you kept going.
I didn't freeze.
That's because you gave yourself permission to use simple words and fillers. Sam, let's put together all the strategies we taught today.
Yes, let's have a final conversation using everything. Emergency phrases, simple words, questions, descriptions.
And we'll show what a real conversation looks like when you use these tools.
I'll play someone who meets you for the first time. You use the strategies.
Ready.
Hi, nice to meet you. So what brings you here today?
Oh, well, I'm here because I wanted to, meet new people and practice my English.
That's great. How long have you been learning English?
Let me think. I've been learning for, actually quite a long time. Maybe several years?
Wow, that's impressive. What's been the most difficult part for you?
Oh, that's a good question. I think, the most difficult part is, how can I say this? When I need to speak and my mind goes blank. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes, I totally understand. That happens to everyone.
Really? Even to native speakers?
Yes, we forget words all the time.
That's so, what's the word? It makes me feel better. Relieved. Yes, that's relieving to hear.
Perfect. See all the strategies you used?
I used, let me think.
You used descriptions when you didn't remember words.
Yes, when my mind goes blank instead of when I freeze.
You asked questions back.
Really? Even to native speakers? Kept the conversation flowing.
And you admitted when you didn't remember a word.
What's the word? And I kept explaining until I remembered.
This is exactly how real conversations work.
Now, for everyone watching, how can you practice this?
First, practice alone. Speak out loud about your day in English.
Use the emergency phrases. Say, well, naturally.
Second, find a practice partner. It can be online, on apps like HelloTalk or Tandem.
Third, join conversation clubs. Many are free online.
And here's the most important. Practice being comfortable with not being perfect.
Yes, every time you freeze and recover, you're getting stronger.
It's like exercise. The more you practice, the easier it gets.
And always remember these 3 things.
1. Communication is the goal, not perfection.
2, everyone freezes, even natives.
3. You have tools now, use them.
This week, try to have at least one conversation in English.
It can be with a friend, online, or even with yourself in the mirror.
Use what you learned today, and then come tell us in the comments.
We want to know which strategy worked best for you. Write in the comments, I used blank strategy and it worked, or the hardest part for me was blank.
We read every comment and reply.
And if you manage to have a conversation without freezing completely,
Celebrate, you're making progress.
even if you freeze but use your strategies to continue,
That's also success. You didn't give up.
Anna, let's talk about something important. What to do when you feel like you're about to freeze.
Yes, because if you feel the panic coming, you need to act before you freeze completely.
What's the first sign that you're about to freeze?
You start to feel that nervousness, your heart races, you think, oh no, I don't know what to say.
And what do you do in that moment?
First, use a thinking phrase. That's interesting, or let me think about that.
That gives you a few seconds, right?
Exactly. And in those seconds, you breathe and remind yourself, I have strategies. I can use simple words.
So it's about remembering your tools.
Yes, you don't need a perfect answer. You can say, that's a difficult question. I think, well, maybe.
What if you really don't know how to answer?
Be honest and redirect. I'm not sure. That's hard to say.
What do you think?
Oh, you throw the question back.
Yes. Or you can say, I've never thought about that before. Can you tell me more?
That keeps the conversation flowing.
Exactly. Now, what if you forget what you were saying in the middle of a sentence?
That happens a lot.
Yes, native speakers do this all the time. Just say, sorry, where was I? Or, wait, what was I saying?
And the other person usually helps.
Always. They say, you were talking about, and you continue.
Let me give you a real example. You're talking about your vacation and you forget.
Okay, so I went to this beautiful beach and wait, what was I talking about?
You were talking about the beach.
Right, the beach. Yes, so we spent the whole day there and it was amazing.
See? You admitted you forgot, but you continued.
Exactly. Another important thing, your attitude during conversation.
What do you mean?
If you look nervous and insecure, the other person feels your tension.
And it gets awkward?
Yes. But if you smile, maintain eye contact, gesture naturally,
You look confident even when you're thinking.
exactly. Let me show you two versions of the same situation.
Okay.
Nervous version. I think, maybe.
You look unsure.
Now, confident version, smiles, eye contact. Well, I think, you know what? Maybe it's like this.
Same words, but you look much more confident.
Yes. And here's a secret. The more you practice being comfortable with pauses, the less you freeze.
What do you mean?
Practice at home talking to yourself and pausing on purpose. I went to the store, pause, and I bought some bread.
You get used to the silence.
Exactly. Pauses are normal in conversation. You don't need to fill every second.
So slowing down is okay.
Completely okay. It's better to speak slowly and clearly than fast and confused. And always remember, the other person wants to understand you. They're not your enemy.
They want communication to work.
Yes, so relax, use your strategies, and speak with confidence. Sam, let's put together all the strategies we taught today.
Yes, let's have a final conversation using everything. Emergency phrases, simple words, questions, descriptions.
And we'll show what a real conversation looks like when you use these tools.
I'll play someone who meets you for the first time. You use the strategies.
Ready.
Hi, nice to meet you. So what brings you here today?
Oh, well, I'm here because I wanted to, meet new people and practice my English.
That's great. How long have you been learning English?
Let me think. I've been learning for, actually quite a long time. Maybe several years?
Wow, that's impressive. What's been the most difficult part for you?
Oh, that's a good question. I think, the most difficult part is, how can I say this? When I need to speak and my mind goes blank. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes, I totally understand. That happens to everyone.
Really? Even to native speakers?
Yes, we forget words all the time.
That's so, what's the word? It makes me feel better. Relieved. Yes, that's relieving to hear.
Perfect. See all the strategies you used?
I used, let me think.
You used descriptions when you didn't remember words.
Yes, when my mind goes blank instead of when I freeze.
You asked questions back.
Really? Even to native speakers? Kept the conversation flowing.
And you admitted when you didn't remember a word.
What's the word? And I kept explaining until I remembered.
This is exactly how real conversations work.
Now, for everyone watching, how can you practice this?
First, practice alone. Speak out loud about your day in English.
Use the emergency phrases. Say, well, naturally.
Second, find a practice partner. It can be online, on apps like HelloTalk or Tandem.
Third, join conversation clubs. Many are free online.
And here's the most important. Practice being comfortable with not being perfect.
Yes, every time you freeze and recover, you're getting stronger.
It's like exercise. The more you practice, the easier it gets.
And always remember these 3 things.
1. Communication is the goal, not perfection.
2. Everyone freezes, even natives.
3. You have tools now, use them.
This week, try to have at least one conversation in English.
It can be with a friend, online, or even with yourself in the mirror.
Use what you learned today, and then come tell us in the comments.
We want to know which strategy worked best for you. Write in the comments, I used blank strategy and it worked, or the hardest part for me was blank.
We read every comment and reply.
And if you manage to have a conversation without freezing completely,
Celebrate, you're making progress.
even if you freeze but use your strategies to continue,
That's also success. You didn't give up. Sam, what a journey we had today.
Yes, from understanding why we freeze to having practical tools to never be completely stuck again.
Let's quickly recap what you learned.
Emergency phrases. Well, let me think. How can I say this?
Simple words. Use very tired instead of searching for exhausted.
Questions. When in doubt, ask something.
Descriptions. The thing that keeps food cold works if you forgot refrigerator.
And thinking in English. Stop translating in your head.
The most important message, you are not alone.
Every English learner freezes. Every native speaker freezes.
The difference now is that you have strategies.
You won't stay in awkward silence anymore.
You'll say, let me think, and continue.
And the more you practice, the less you freeze.
So practice. Speak English this week.
If this video helped you, please leave your like.
And subscribe for more practical videos like this.
Don't forget, write in the comments how your practice went this week.
We're here to support you.
You can do this. We believe in you.
Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.